How many of you, in a day when we use a lot of touchscreen stuff, how many of you have held a wrench? Have actually held in your hands a wrench? How many of you have held a wrench in your hand in the last month? Ooh, very impressive. Well, our next presenter held his first wrench at the age of 3 years old. So it kind of inspired him. He loves engineering. He's inspired by engineering. But where does engineering really begin? He's going to tell you as he takes us on a journey, beginning with Da Vinci and ending up all the way in the future. Let's give it up for Logan Kim from Sunset Lane Elementary.
Hi, everybody. Again, my name is Logan Kim. I'm a 6th grade student from Sunset Lane Elementary School in Mrs. Kelly's 6th grade class. Today, I'm going to talk to you all about my passion of engineering. But before that, I want to talk about curiosity. Curiosity is the kindling to ideas. They're the twigs that start the fire to brilliant ideas, to brilliant designs. Let's take Leonardo da Vinci as an example. He was a 15th century Renaissance man, fascinated by birds because of his obsession for flight. So he researched birds 24/7. His research started from 1485 and ended in 1490. The information he gathered was incorporated into his machines and designs. On your left is the ornithopter, and it resembles the modern airplane. It uses lift and thrust to get off the ground, like birds of today. And on your right is the aerial screw, and it resembles the modern helicopter. It uses a 4-man crew to push the blades and get off the ground. See? Da Vinci's curiosity made him one of history's best artists, sculptors, painters, inventors, mathematicians. I could really go on forever. So I hope this talk will spark some more curiosity in all of you. Inspiration can be the pathway to curiosity. For me, my inspiration is Greg Henderson, inventor, not cyclist. He is a graduate from West Point and UC Berkeley with a master's degree in architecture. He currently holds over 10 patents, one of them including his famous Hendo hoverboard. He inspires me because of his designs of the hoverboard and that he strives for more. His hoverboard works sort of like a maglev, consisting of 2 powerful electromagnets on the bottom. This makes it so that the board is literally hovering above the ground. He is currently designing a hover house system so that when a tremor shakes the ground, some kind of sensor will activate electromagnets around the house so that it'll float above the shaking ground. This goes above and beyond a toy he made so that he can help people like me and you in earthquake regions. Now that you know my inspiration, let's go to my passion. Engineering, by the Merriam-Webster Dictionary, is the work of designing and constructing structures, new products, and new systems using scientific methods. In other words, engineering is the job or career where an engineer makes or designs things. Things as in structures and new technology. What I do is a lot smaller though. I don't have the knowledge nor the materials to make an airplane or something of that caliber. So I take apart objects to find the answers to my questions. Questions like, how does this capacitor work? Or what is a capacitor? I've taken apart countless objects, from a TV monitor to a printer. On your left is the heater I've taken apart, and on your right is one out of the 2 motors I've taken from a household fan. And don't worry, I only took these objects apart because they're broken. So, no worries. Engineering has changed the way I see the world today. I've been more focused on my community in Fullerton, and I've realized simple necessities like a toothbrush need a lot of work. A plastics or a process engineer would make the plastic handle of a toothbrush, and a textile engineer would use nylon to make the bristles. I make this sound a lot more simple than it is. Simple, everyday objects are usually overlooked because of the norm of how it's used. I've told you about the past with Leonardo. I've told you about the present with Greg Henderson. Now, the future. Hovercrafts, self-driving cars, and floating skateboards are all coming into the scene of our world. You adults are all part of this new scene. I am the future. My generation is the next workforce. Your generation has made this current technology, but my generation is learning to make it better. Let me end this talk with words straight from the great inventor himself. Leonardo, I've been impressed with the urgency of doing. Knowing is not enough. We must do. He describes that with the knowledge we possess, we must do something with it. So be curious today and every day, and apply it into whatever you do. My name is Logan Kim, future engineer. Thank you for your time, and watch what I'll do for you in your future.